Okay, so I realize it's been an extremely long time. Please let me know if the music's too loud. And I have a huge number of unboxings to do. Been alternating between allergies, being busy, having migraines, figuring out how to update. My computer's been having problems. So I finally figured it out. Well, I finally dealt with it. I could have figured it out, but I just didn't want to deal with it. So I'm going to start with BladeHq here because that's what's in front of me. And I've decided for unboxings now, I'm going to use like a neck knife. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, this is the Benchmark 001. And I think this is the first knife they made. It's like, oh yeah, see, it's M-Tech. Wait, that's the benchmark. Okay, but at any rate, it's an M-Tech. It's strangely heavy, and it's got Micarta. It's got a deep hollow grind, but it's just weirdly heavy. But it's super duper cheap. So you know me. And it cuts. I mean, it's a knife. And this box is beat all to shit. I also want to show you, like, look at that. See how it's, yeah, there. You can see how it's like warped right here, and then like there's like a hole here. I always want to point out that like these, whether it's UPS in this case, this is FedEx. Yeah, FedEx has been awful. They delivered it to the wrong address. It's just, I don't know. FedEx has been fucking up. Who knows? Maybe the low wages, but didn't UPS recently win a huge pay raise, which is cool. Oh my God. Oh, I remember what this is. Okay, so I think I got a bunch of and it's like, this is real Kydex. I'm pretty sure. It seems like it anyway. Maybe it is GFN, but it looks like it. It looks like real Micarta. Okay, so I got this. Oh, damn, it's the wrong one. See, they mislabeled it. This is supposed to be the hard case. I guess it's kind of hard because this little thing is supposed to be in the hard case. This is the Camillus Carnivore, which you've seen a million times, but this is the Carnivore X. So this is supposed to be some sort of little, I guess. It's got very rough edges. No. What do you call that? When you knock down the edges. No chamfering whatsoever. I mean, what is that supposed to be? It's not a bottle opener. Very shallow grind, but it is a hollow grind. I got this because the Carnivore X comes with this little thing, but I wanted the hard case because it's almost like a Kydex, like a very large Kydex case. But anyway, yeah, there it is, the Carnivore X. This is just it is fairly stiff though, but again, I wanted the hard plastic one, and there we are. It gets mixed reviews. There's some people who think it's a total beast, but it's definitely cheap enough that it's fun to beat up on. Oh wait, I brought up coupons to slice up. Yeah, of course I have to be unprepared. There's always something I forget. Okay, receipt. These things are about the same as the whatchamacallits. Maybe not. This is terrible. There's no way. Let's try a regular piece of paper. You can hear it kind of tearing. It's not an incredible edge. It's not bad. Let's check the. I don't know. Can't really get the this tip part here. It's sharpened, and it looks like it's a fairly even grind, surprisingly. But I think there's like a burr or something. Yeah, I think there. I don't feel it just yet. I'm gonna use the JJ Jinx method. He uses a little wooden dowel and feels for. Oh yeah, I like his method. Oh, yeah, you could really. I can't see it, but you can definitely feel it. There's like a whole. Oh yeah, there's something really rough right there. That's interesting. I'm glad I learned that from him. Just wanted to try. Oh yeah, look at that. There's something there. Okay. So anyway, there's that. I never wanted to pay full price for this. This came as is or whatever, like, and then this is actually a pretty aggressive sawback. It's very toothy, so you could definitely do some notching with that. So anyway, I always kind of wanted these. They always have them at Walmart, and I'm always tempted to get it, but I wanted the hard case, so I'm a bit annoyed because that was kind of the main thing I was holding out on, and the listing had this slated that way. But anyway, oh well. And then let's see, why do I have another Gerber? Oh, the Gerber Dibs. For some reason, BladeHq has these things super duper marked down. I don't know why. The Gerber Dibs is the 30, what I don't know, 001903. I have up there, and I have no idea. They have these like marked down so low for some reason. So I just got another one, you know. Oh, this was on sale as well. You guys are familiar with the Gerber Versafix? And why does it look so much smaller than I thought? I thought it was way bigger because it's kind of supposed to be like a machete. And no, it doesn't for the most part get good reviews, but there are actually just as many I love these, they're a beast, you can beat them up reviews. So it was on sale. So I jumped on it, whatever. Just my curiosity. It does have an almost like a Gerber, the Gerber Gator grip. It's definitely like rubbery, not quite as tacky as the Gator, but yeah, it looks like it's a pretty comfortable. It's got an interesting kind of, let's see, sheath. So we'll see. I'll have some fun with it at some point. Oh, you know what? I think they were doing some sort of special on Gerber. It was like a Gerber sale, I think is what it was. Because I got this. I got these to put into like survival kits, because it's just a flat blade, except it's considerably more substantial than like a scalpel. It's more substantial than utility blades, X-Acto blades, etc. So I thought this would be an interesting way of packing away, emergency blades, in some sort of cache or something, whatever. So there's that. And that's, I don't know, 4660717A. I think that's just for BladeHq. I think that's the normal thing. And it's listed as 2016. I don't know if that's when it was actually made. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. If anyone could hear this, it's called the Gator Brush Thinner. So this, as far as I can tell, is one swing clearing. Is basically Gerber's version of a very traditional farming implement from way back in the day. It's like a bill hook, and I actually have a cheap little bill hook as well, and or some sort of threshing type thing. It's basically their version. And what's interesting is it's the Gator, so they do have the Gator grip, and I can tell it looks exactly like the Gerber Gator. And I'll compare all the Gerber Gators. I have most of them, so I can kind of show you what that's like. It's very tacky. I like it. Some people say in a very long term they kind of disintegrate, but Anyway, I think this was like some big Gerber sale, I think. And I wanted to sate my curiosity. And, oh, that was what I was going to ask. I thought this was discontinued for some reason. I know that their jungle machete is, which is based on that traditional U.S. military jungle machete from way back in the day. I don't know if Gerber actually was responsible for making those back when. But anyway, okay. Oh, and I got the Fiskars saw, and Fiskars owns Gerber, so this looks identical to just about every other folding saw out there. So I was just curious, and again, I think it was on dramatically reduced, and I wish I could tell you, but I don't remember. It's been so dang long. And wow, no stickers, no nothing. The scandal. Are you serious? Yep, absolutely nothing. And it took them forever to send it because one of the things I guess wasn't in stock or something. It took them for frigging ever. Anyway, all right. So there's that. Now we'll move on to the SMKW. So can you even see that thing? My little moon globe. And tell me if the music is way too loud. So, yeah, this sucks as a neck knife. The retention's too strong. Although I definitely prefer too strong over not. I mean, imagine that falling out, how embarrassing that would be, or to lose it altogether. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I remember what I got. Okay. Once again, it was a sale, and I finally got a product I've been wanting to get forever. It's the Cold Steel buckler. I think bucklers are the coolest thing, and obviously they were very popular for duels. As you can imagine, extraordinarily useful in self-defense situations, in a dueling situation. Obviously, it's not a warfare thing, but for dueling, it's absolutely perfect. You know, it's not going to stop a hail of arrows, but when you're dueling, it's the absolute perfect complement. You know, I mean, it just gives you just a gigantic advantage. So, and it's made out of this indestructible plastic they use. I think their blend K-Bar calls it Kraton. What do they call theirs? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the same shit as no, it's not the Securex, is it? I think it's a slightly different blend than that. Anyway, does it say on here? At any rate, it's nylon. But this is the stuff they make all their weapons and stuff out of as well. So, medieval buckler material, propylene. Okay, so it's just propylene. It's which I believe is just nylon. Isn't that right? Tell me if that's wrong. So I'm thrilled about that. And if you're wondering, like, what do you need a buckler for? Like, you know, obviously it's meant for melee. Why would you get in a melee zombie apocalypse? Whatever. But oh, I remember. Yeah, and then I got this. All of these were on sale. This is the Brooklyn Slammer. Now, Cold Steel has, I believe, 4 or 5 of these. Brooklyn Slammer, if I'm not mistaken, I think is the smallest or second smallest, I think. And then they have just a regulation bat. And then they have one like an extra large, I can't remember, is the super large one, which is bigger than a bat, bigger than a baseball bat. So, if there's ever a melee situation, you know, this is a phenomenal, you know, I know that everyone thinks swords are the best, but you do have to train with a sword. I don't know if you've ever wielded a sword, but they're ridiculously unwieldy. It takes a lot of skill. You got to be up on your game. For melee, I think, you know, pickaxes, war hammers, clubs, maces, not morning stars, but maces. Those are just, they're just more intuitive when you're hopped up on adrenaline. It seems to make more sense than not, you know? Oh, okay. And now here's the butt plug. This is the mini Koga. And for whatever reason, the mini Koga costs more than the Koga. You'll see in my last previous, I did get the regular Koga, and it's just really massive. And it has round edges, which is, it's not that much less effective, but it's massive. This is definitely more self-defense size. Like, there's no way I would carry around the regular Koga. It's just thick and massive. This is definitely more self-defense size. So this is definitely 100% more realistic to actually EDC. I may or may not, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get caught up in a, oh, and just, I think I was just, this was on sale and I was just filling out my cart, but you know, another little mini compass. And does it work? It kind of seems to be working. Yeah, kind of seems to be working. Oh, okay. I got the Super Edge. Now, I guess I got, yeah, this must have been a Cold Steel sale. I think everything Cold Steel was on sale. And I've been wanting to get this forever. The reason why is because I think tons and tons of people use this as their fixed blade EDC. Just slip it in your pocket. I think this really is the super affordable, yet super durable, super handy. You know, one side's serrated, the other's not. It's good for cutting rope. And I got this because I've been, you know, I just have a really good beater EDC fixed blade knife. A lot of my EDC fixed blade knives are either larger or, you know, more pricey, and I don't want to drop it out of my pocket or whatever, you know. So I've been wanting to get one of these forever. Looks like this is the new one. See their logos, the new logo. So it's not one of their old stock. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I finally got one of these. Again, it was on sale. I've always been thinking about getting one because, as you know, in all my little EDC pouches, et cetera, my EDC period, I always carry one of these, and they do come in handy. I have used them for like labeling stuff, you know, when you need something besides a pen. And so I've definitely used it. This is a kind of a 2-for-1 because it's both a pen, and then now if you really need to, it's basically like the mini Koga. Let's see. Yep, it's almost identical in length. So this is almost redundant. I mean, it's almost better just to have this. Now I almost wonder whether I really needed this, because this is definitely more non-weapony looking, although I would probably have to like take all that Cold Steel shit off because it's like screams weapon. You know, someone would be a lot less pissed if, then again, you might as well just a regular actual pen, you know, like a Sharpie, you know, because a Sharpie will still hurt. Looks like it's Rough Rider 2339, and it is the it's the Tater skin, brown burlap micarta. As you know, I'm a micarta whore, and out of all the micartas, I actually like burlap the best because I like the roughness of micarta. That's what I like about it. So I like it better than like the denim or the linen that's more fine. I like the roughness. So, oh, I know why I got this. Okay, this is a pattern that Marbles also has. And I've been wanting one of these forever. Like, are you for real? Like, what would you do? Are you gonna chop something with this? This thing always cracked me up, and it's fucking massive. It's way bigger than I expected. You know, again, the measurements, just reading them, they never really tell you anything. Anyone can tell me if this is the literal exact pattern that all the other choppers are? Because there's, I think, 2 or 3 of these, like the Backwoods, I think Backwoods Bushcrafter has this pocket chopper. 1 or 2 others have it, and then Marbles has one. But I wonder if the Marbles is this big. This is fucking massive. And it just always intrigued me, like a traditional pattern, a non-locking thing, and like, what should I chop with this? I'm super curious. I think I would love to take this camping though, just to see what you can do. I suppose at the very least, you might be able to do some sort of carving with it. You know, might be, you know, who knows? Maybe it'll feather stick. I mean, but it's actually a hollow grind, so that wouldn't even necessarily be for that. But who knows? But it's fucking massive, which means, good Lord, would you look at that? Now that is oh God, the grind looks terrible. It feels sharp, but it just doesn't it look like the tip is gone? Is it me or is that tip gone? This light, I don't think I think it's too harsh. I don't know. Oh well. But very robustly made. Can't be mad at that. And that's what's interesting. See this, do you call that a bottom bolster? There's like a little crimp on both sides. Does anyone know what that is? Is that, I mean, obviously, is it there on purpose? Looks like it is. It's even on both sides, but is that just how they make it? Is it the construction process? Anyway, so thrilled with that, although I'm kind of curious, how the fuck are you supposed to carry this? I'm going to have to think of some sort of a pouch, a belt pouch. This is fucking cool. I'm actually really thrilled about this. I've been wanting one of these since I first started collecting. When I first was looking at patterns, and I was like, a little mini, like, axe type thing? Like, what? That makes no sense. Like, why would you do that? I love this. That's just hilarious. Okay, so let's put this away. And next. Okay, this was part of the free gift, so this is like my 4th one. And likewise, you know, this is like my 20th one of these, and it's bent all to shit. That's not good. But oh well. That's what happened to that. What else we got here? Oh, okay. It's all opened up, but this is. I have a ton of UST stuff. They make affordable and thus far really good. Like I have their sinks. I think I have 1, maybe 2 of them. I think I have 2 different sizes. And this is just their dining set. I have their bowl, their cup. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's better than disposable, and it looks like it's pretty durable. I mean, it's very flexible, which I think is what makes it durable, I guess. So anyway, 16 piece. Wait, how is that 16? Oh, 16 piece. That makes sense. And it says it's BPA free. Okay. And they're saying that it's compact. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too, I guess. Traditional disposable and plastic and all that is, I doubt it's this size, because you could get the cake size, which are just probably too small. So I think that might be the little niche that they found for themselves, you know, that little in-between size, that it's both compact but at the same time not miniature, like, you know, like cake, disposable cake plates would be. Okay. Okay, I believe I have one of these already. I just wanted to get another one. Again, it was on sale, and trying to find, this one is the black fly, but there's I think the micro. One of them is micro. One of them is really small, and I was hoping this was it again. But anyway, anyway, I think I have one. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to grab all of them, and I'm still in the process of making a target. So because I'm getting all these throwing stuff, and I want to play around with it. I remember now. This is the Cold Steel Trench Hawk, and if I'm not mistaken, I thought I got the Ta-da! This has been on sale forever. And so this is the replacement. I'm thinking, tell me if I'm wrong, is it possible to, no, it's not. It's pinned, isn't it? You have to put it through there. In other words, I'm wondering if you have something, can it be hafted onto this? See, there's a big split. Can it? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of making a lot less sense to me now that I have it. I was thinking, I also have like cold steel knives and stuff too that can also be hafted onto stuff. I'm wondering if it can be hafted onto this. Maybe. Like even this knife has a hole in it. Can you, put a dowel through it? I don't know. This thing was dirt cheap. It was literally just a couple bucks. So, anyway, there's that. It's so funny. I was doing this unboxing and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, out of everything, I wish I could. I hope I get another axe. And I didn't remember. I got one. What the fuck do I need a goddamn axe for? I don't know. I just wanted an axe. A smallish one. But anyway. So let's see. Wow, they really did it. And no stickers. Wow, everyone's being awful with the stickers. Okay, well, screw you too, you bloody bastards. By the way, I finally watched Peaky Blinders. Oh my god. Fucking so good. At first, I was like, this sucks. I'm like, the production value shit. But I want to hear the promo, I want to hear them all talking promo. And then, so I kind of just gave up on it partway through the first episode, the first time around. And then I attempted it again, and I realized, okay, it's a TV show. It's not going to have a huge budget. And then I started getting used to the skimpy, production design. And then I eventually started really liking the clothes. I mean, they did a phenomenal job with the part of what the Peaky Blinders were about is they wore really up, like high fashion because, they were criminals that were making money. And so they were known for their sharp dressing. That's what the Peaky Blinders were known for. And even after the gang ended, it just became the generalized term for any razor gang. And like you remember, they had the razors in their hats. That's probably not where they got their name from, but I do know for sure that was a common thing for razor gangs back then, which is why they were called razor gangs. They would carry straight razors and or would sew razors either into their lapels or into their coats or into their hats like they depicted in the show. So that's probably not how they got the name Peaky Blinders, but I guess they were probably called Peaky Blinders because of the way they wore those little hats that they had. It was like a peaked hat. So, and then maybe the way they wore it over an eye. But anyway, phenomenal. So I'm going to cut this now, and then I'm going to come back with all the O-Buy stuff, which who knows when I'll be able to do that. But anyway, this was unboxing part 1, and then, oh, fuck, I was supposed to eat the goddamn, okay, keep forgetting. I'm supposed to, don't fall apart. Fuck. Ew, disgusting, it's starting to melt. There is a fucking worm in here. There we go. Can you see it? This light is really out of control. Can you see the worm? Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't think I'm going to be able to handle it, but I'm supposed to do this during one of my unboxings. I've lost the taste for it already again. But one of these days I do need to do it. Oh God, just the thought of it. Probably start fucking gagging. Good Lord. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anyway, 30 minutes. And so I will be back right away. Goodbye. Wait, leave studio? Oh no, wait. End recording.